Hey guys, in today's video we are installing closet doors for a room, and it's from a client that my aunt gave me the recommendation, the referral. So I'm really happy to help out this lady. She's a senior, and so we're gonna do this installation. We got the doors from the Home Depot. We're on our way back. We just got lunch, but it is so hot right now. So let's just get into the video. I'll show you everything that you need to do with this type of doors. These are the Savoy Closet doors from the Home Depot. And let me just show you, if you want to skip this, you can skip this, but look at my water. It's a solid block of ice that I'm gonna fill with some water right now. It is that hot. We're in the heat wave. And hey, we decided we scheduled it for today. Anyways, let's get into this installation now. So this is the closet that we're going to be replacing the doors, and it is I think it's like 70 inches wide by 81 height. Depending on the height, we're going to see if we need to modify the top here or not, but we'll check that out once we get there. So this is it. I'm taking off the previous rail so that we can install the new one and determine from there what we need to do with the top. So the rail came a little bit bent, but we're gonna fix it with my dad to make it straight because it was all bent inside and we can't really go back. So we got our pliers, and that's what I got everything so that we can have it run smoothly. Maybe un poquito más abierto. De acá. Ahí. Ahí. Ahí está. So here I had to cut to length, and I had measured 70 inches, but initially I had measured 69 3/4, and that's what it ended up being exactly. So but I decided to go a little bit bigger rather than go too short, and then it's no good. So if you need to start, just start a little bit longer. It's better to cut longer than to cut shorter always. Okay, so just so you know, we do have some molding that's going in, so I'm gonna have to cut here. That way the door can be completely flush and closed completely. And then another thing is we have this molding that is interfering with the top installation. So I'm taking off this molding, and then we're gonna put it back on once it's installed. I probably will just have to cut a little bit from the top here, which is no problem because the top rail is going to be there, and that way we can just start it from where the rail ends. And I tried getting this out, but this is kind of old. So all I needed to do was do something like this because the nails are not gonna come out. So in this case, I'm gonna have to take out something. Well, I have to do it with both hands. I don't want to mess it up more. But as you can see here, this right there is what I did, and that's where the molding comes off. And I'm not ruining the molding because I can just, you know, put a little something here to patch it up. So I'm doing that, but the bottom is, that one is jacked. So I can't do anything about that, but I'll try to do as best as I can here. Okay guys, so we have a bottom rail, which is this one. This one is around this way. This is the bottom rail, and up here we have the top rail. I just did one screw to see where it's supposed to line up, and as you can see, this is what we have. So I wanted flush to this, you know, to this wall, which is here. That's why I took the molding that I showed you, and now I took the molding from this side, which was easy. It was only this part. On this side though, it's a full molding piece, so I'm gonna have to cut there once I have this figured out where it needs to be positioned. Then what I did is I measured from the back of the wall to the front, starting with this side, which has a defined edge. So it was 24 inches, and that's what I mirrored on this side, 24 inches all along, which took me all the way up here going down. So if you don't have a defined edge on the other side, you can do this. And then the instructions tell you that each of the models has a different offset measurement. In my case, I have this Savoy, and it says that you need to offset it by 1.5 inches from the front of the wall. So then what I'm going to be doing right now is cutting my measurement according to the molding that I'm going to be taking off from there, so that it's completely flush and that the doors can close flush to the walls, to this wall and to this wall. But I don't want to get it all installed yet. I want to dry fit it like I was telling you, and I'm just gonna leave it like kind of floating. And it does come with these pieces over here that are for getting this part here in the middle so that you can make it sturdier and attach it to the floor. And then you go in with your screws and attach the rail itself to the pieces of wood that you've offset. So basically I think what I'll do is I'll offset the piece of wood, the wood strip, that's what it tells you, offset it to 1.5 inches, and then I'll install the track and then dry fit with the doors. Let's go to the doors. These are the doors from the back, and this right here I have it upside down, but these are the bottom side of the doors, and they do come here. This is supposed to be the top, so we're upside down. And as you can see here, there's like a little bracket. There is a piece of there are two pieces that come with each of the doors that are plastic, and they come right here stuck to the back. So if you're looking for those, they're right there. And this is for the two doors. This is for one door, and this is for the other door. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you, this is the gold of this video, guys, because nobody else is showing it. I saw a bunch of videos, and I want to show you this really important thing. It's the top parts of the doors. Okay, I've been having this problem for a while. These are the pieces, guys. You're gonna try to break your brain, you know, wreck your brain trying to put these on, but let me show you the easiest way, because it's really easy, but it's just that you have to know. All right, so this is the top part. You can see here it has a bracket, and there's the top. Now your instructions tell you that, as you can see there, the front is there, and that's the piece, your top guide. I'm gonna leave it right there, right? So this part, this right here needs to go to the front, which are front. This is the back right now. This is the front. So it's kind of hard because you're like, how am I gonna put this here? It doesn't fit. You're trying to mount it to the bracket here, and that's what I was trying to do. Mount this piece to the bracket, and it doesn't fit. It really doesn't. Then you try to turn it around, and it doesn't fit either. So then the next thing is, what the heck? What do I do? Guys, this is what you need to do. You see how this one here is sitting? Let me just take it up. Okay, so this is our piece right here. No, puppy. My dad wants my mom to come. This right there. My focus is so bad. There, you see? So then what you need to do is come down here and get this piece here. You're going to turn it around so that this part goes to the front, and I'm sorry for the video quality because it's not focusing well. And then this here, you're going to mount it over the top of this, and then this little bracket is going to go inside, so it does fit in there. So you just push it in, and like that, it's done. Oh my word, it was so hard to figure out. There you go, guys, you're welcome. Ta-da! Nobody's showing this, guys. Nobody. Give me a like for it. Give me a like. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the instructions say that the bottom track, the strip, there's this strip right here that makes it sturdy. This has to be a certain amount offset from the front of your closet. For example, here, this is the front, so then you have to go from here, from the edge back, you have to go a certain measurement that they tell you, that I think I showed you already. It's 1.5 for the Savoy that you see there circled, 1.5, and it tells you something about the fascia. We don't have a fascia for optional mirror or painted glass fascia. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna do 1.5. Plus, I think 1.5 is gonna leave it right here, which is a little bit off from the front, because we do have the front, the top there, but it does have a leeway, you know, it has like a little bit of space there. So I think we're gonna be good on that front. So right now what I'll do to install this strip, I already took off the molding here like I showed you. I do have to cut this molding over here, so I just have to be really precise, and I already marked 1.5 inches from my front here. This is my front to the back, 1.5 inches, and that's where the strip is going to be, and that's where the middle of the rail is going to be mounted to. And I'll do the same on this side. So it does give you 2 pieces, which I think is going to make up for the whole length, possibly, or just as long as you have something to beef up the bottom. I think we're gonna be fine, so I'll do that. I only have like 20 minutes because I need to start another job to make this work be be worth it, because otherwise I'm taking too long to do this. So let's get going. And I didn't bring my oscillating tool or anything, so I'll have to cut the molding with my knife, with my utility knife. So wish me luck. Well, this was painful. I got the molding here and I'm just finishing up with this little saw. And I'm at the very end, guys. I'm at the very end, almost there. Okay, so I'll finish up here. You can see the painstaking. So always have the correct tools, because using this was kind of crazy. But it worked, you know, made it happen. And this was so well installed that it only had the nails. So it was easy to just pry out, and then I was able to do the saw. But yeah, if you have molding, just take it off, because it's gonna make the job look so much better with the doors just closing flush. And that's what I'm doing here. Almost there, almost there. Come on. Ah, yes. Okay guys, so to make it simple, I'm going to grab this here and I'm just gonna put it underneath right there, and that's gonna be from here. I'm going to directly go in because I already have my measurements, and this piece right here is a little bit longer because it does come with like a longer track. So right now what I need to do is cut this off here so we can have the exact measurement, and then I can come and install. I'll just lay it down here where I have my mark for the offset, and then go from there. I'm not gonna do first this, then that, first the strip, and then the track. I'm just gonna put it all together and get this going. Like I mentioned before, I just did everything all at once. I didn't do the nails for the wood piece, and then the screwing the thing. It's just, you know, directly. Both go through and it is fine. So I did these 2 screws here and here. And I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. I'm really tired right now. This is work. I haven't done this one because I'm gonna wait until I dry fit them. And as you can see, I have this one here. I think I'm gonna turn it around because this side got a little scuffed and the other side is looking better. So let's turn that around, and then I'm gonna dry fit everything. Top rail is secured. I had to open some holes like closer because the wood here, the beam, doesn't go all the way out. As you can tell, I think you can tell a little bit there. It doesn't go all the way out, so I needed to secure it where it can hold it, and that's what I did on all 3. And the bottom, I'm still waiting. And right now we're gonna dry fit the doors. I'm gonna get my drill here and we're gonna go over here. I already measured these doors and they're a little bit lower than I need them to be, but I can't, I have to do the adjustment here of the screw outside because I can't get in there. There's like a bunch of stuff like dressers in there, so I can't get in to adjust from the back, so I have to do it outside. So let's do it right now. This is quite simple. You can see the mechanism here where you're gonna do your drill. Good. Slowly. But you can see how the wheel is moving, and I'm gonna do that to all of them. Hopefully we can get them to be the same height. We're trying out the doors. Que téngame. Sí. Le hago cambalache. Okay, I'm putting the first door in the back. Let's copy our first door. Adentro acá. De la segunda, ajá. Ahí estamos. Okay, ahí va la primera. Okay, that was the first one. You put the first one first. The first one back towards the back. And now I'll go get the second one. And what I did on mine is I put it 79 inches from the bottom of the wheel to the top plastic guide. That's gonna be my measurement guide. I'll get the other one right now. Okay, you can see there. Okay. Okay. Ahora, así para acá, ajá. Acá en la parte de enfrente.
No.
Ajá. Para arriba.
No.
No, so good. Okay guys, you can see it's a little bit messy because all of the closet had to come out, but it is installed now. And what we can see is a little bit of a gap here up top, but it's okay in the bottom. So what I'll do is that I'm going to lift this side, and that way it can move to the side and be even. And then this side is good, so we're good to go. It'll be all ready. By the way, what you have to do is just move the sliding door that you need to work with, because I can't go in the back. So right now what I'll need to do is kind of finagle here and get where I can lift and lift this and then get my drill in there. You won't be, can you be in here for the ride? Let's see. Where is my drill? Does anybody know where I left it? Did you see me? Did you see me move it? Okay, so here we're just gonna lift a little bit. I do have to lift this. I have to lift the door. What? Nice, guys. Do you see the difference now? It's all nice and aligned here. There is a gap here because the wall is not even, but we can see that it's nice and flush. I'll take care of the trim later, alligator, because right now I'm not gonna work with that, but it is flush here. Installation is done, thank God. Took me a little bit longer because I had to figure out some things, but we can nicely close. Super soft. I could also lift that side as well so that this can close. So I'll do that right now as well. Alright guys, here is this side where everything is nice and flush, and that's why we took off the molding from down here so that everything could be flush and completely closed. So you can see that I worked really hard. This is not as easy as they tell you that it is. You do have to have all of your tools for sure, and so that everything is nice and ready to go. But the results are there. It's easy. It definitely is easy. You just have to know and remember the top part, how we put it up there. That is like a gold nugget. So hit me up in the comments if you like this video. If you have any questions, let me know. If I can maybe troubleshoot you a little bit with what I did. And oh my gosh, I do need to put the other screw. If anybody said, if anybody noticed, I need to put the other screw to finish securing this whole thing. So I'll do that right now and I'll finish the job. Come back tomorrow for another job that I have to do in this house, which is gonna be putting the tile on the backsplash for the kitchen. And let me just show you real quickly. This is a nice cute single wide mobile home, and we're gonna be redoing this whole area with nice subway tile. So we're gonna do that for her, and then, you know, get her going because we need to go. So that was it for today. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Subscribe if you like content like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. One more thing, guys, before you go. It comes with these little bumpers that you can put on the doors. I don't know how much is gonna work here for this because this is paneling. So I'll just put it because it's there. So let's put it together. And you do this. Putting it here like around the middle top. And there you go. This thing is not focusing. So much light of all kinds. There. And then there. So it helps to cushion the closing. There you go.